All right, you plebs, who's ready to play some dungeoning?
That's not how the line goes.
I was, but I don't think I am now.
I need to be welcomed first.
How do we welcome you?
I don't know, Casey, the way we've started every single episode.
Fuck, what's that line again?
Welcome to Orion Valley.
The sky. Home to angels, dragons, and armored centurions astride fantastic winged beasts. Below them, the clogged streets of a bustling metropolis, avenues ripe with opportunity, back alleys thick with intrigue. Under these same streets, the Undercity awaits, a dark, foreboding place home to terror of the unknown. For thousands of years, 10 guilds have vied for power and control over the city. Among these, the Orzhov Syndicate uses religion and debt to reign supreme over the people, kept in check only by the Boros Legion, a military force dedicated to upholding the law of the land. The Selesnya Conclave, however, fights in the name of nature and life, keeping a watchful eye on the Izet League, a band of scientists privy to dangerous experiments that could endanger the plane. Today, a mysterious villain weaves a conspiracy the likes of which the city has never seen before. After a series of bombings in Izet labs, the Selesnya Conclave have called upon the mightiest heroes the city has to offer. Welcome to Ravnica.
Basements are neckbeards.
Yes, we've started.
Hello, fellow adventurers, and welcome to this lovely episode of Ravnica Ventures, the Selesnya Conspiracy. I'm your host and your DM, Casey Clark.
I can be whatever you want me to be.
And your prostitute.
If you got the coin, I can do whatever. I don't know. All right.
I was almost around.
From the top, Sullivan Harris.
I'm on the top. Wait, I didn't think of anything.
Sullivan's
What do you
bottom.
call it when the king flushes the toilet?
A royal flush.
Royal flush. Sting, Goblin Ranger. What? 8-year-old boy. Recently upgraded bow in hand. I don't know. I'm a superhero. I like to protect people.
All right. Chris Rowe.
Can we start saying like pass at the end of our intro so Casey knows that we're done? So there isn't like a long pause and Casey's like, Joanna.
I like the long pauses. They're great.
Chris Rowe, it's your turn.
Chris Rowe. Hi. I'm Chris Rowe, and I play Chuggles the Muppet Born. Boy, do I love... I had energy, and then like I started doing the intro, and I can't have energy when I do my intro for some reason.
It's impossible, scientifically.
Fun fact, I just spill white substances all over my floor.
Chris, it's November.
Ah, fuck! I've sinned, my brothers. If I don't pass it, I can just keep talking forever, and then the podcast will go on, and then I'll be the best character ever, and I
Pass.
Fuck.
All right. Lena Pratt.
Hi, I'm Lena, and I'm Guy Elfman. A Hexblade Warlock, and I'm gonna pass it back to Chris.
No.
Yes!
Oh, shit.
I've been given the power again. Thank you, God.
Pass.
Fuck.
Pass back.
Pass, no passbacks.
All right. Ben Mannix.
Hi, I'm Ben Max playing Flumsteak Dragava, Vidalcan Cleric and Knight in Shining Armor. Wink.
Well, lovely. All
it's
right.
more like
and-
knight in Catholic robes.
Maybe they're shiny.
I mean,
Are they shiny? Well, he's always wet.
He's always... no, he's oily.
Yeah.
Aren't we covered in liquid metal now?
I also got them from some old fuck I killed, so they're probably pretty dingy.
Well, you don't have to say it like that.
Wait, are we still wearing the...
Oh, we discussed that before you got here. Casey
Hold
never
on, hold
took
on,
it from
hold on.
us.
We will get to that.
Oh,
Joanna
okay.
Lagerfo, it's your turn to intro.
Hi, guys. I play Daryl Hall. I'm a Loxodon Bard. Pass.
Yes. Less energy than me.
All right.
Casey, I have 2 questions.
Yes.
One, because you've brought this up before. You said you didn't know how to pronounce Joanna's last name for the longest time, so I want to know what you thought her last name was pronounced like.
No, I reversed the G and the F, so I thought it was Lafergo, not Lagerfo.
Oh,
That sounds like
see.
an insult.
Well, she does write Lafargo on fake accounts.
That's fair.
Is that your Twitter? Oh my god, I found her Twitter.
No, that's not my Twitter. Don't look. One
You
time.
just doxed her online to like her 12 online,
Yeah, fuck.
her 12 online fuck.
One,
Cut that out, then.
I gotta go, guys.
one time at college sent me a letter addressed to Johanna Loherfe. So that was very
Oh, I
accurate.
remember that.
Could
Yeah.
have gotten with the diversity credit.
That's
Didn't you post that on Snapchat with the caption like, well, you tried?
And looking back at it, like it was like a picture, and like my address was just in it, and I didn't try to like erase it at all, like or cover it.
My second question, Casey, is do you think we could go back to doing recaps for no reason at all? Because I didn't forget what happened last time.
I definitely was paying attention for the last episode. I don't need a recap.
I definitely remember more than the magma carp.
Okay, there was a magma dog.
Carp.
Carp.
Dog.
Fish, Joanna. That's what you meant when you said, was there a magma dog?
There's a cute dog in that bowl.
It was a dog that's in a backpack.
I knew there was something, and I think dog is close enough.
God, everyone's gotta stop stealing my character.
Joanna, you were thinking of Casey's Magnum Dong.
God, what did I just walk into? I had to let my cats out of my room because I had my door closed.
Cat's
Cat's
out of the
room,
bag.
folks.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Casey Clark has a Magnum Dong.
We can do a recap, and we will get to the recap right after
These messages. Are you suffering from Magnum Dong? Is your schlong so long it's rubbing on the ground? Well, it's time to invest in Goat Lube. Goat Lube may or may not cause internal bleeding in your cock, and it will be very painful and make you want to die for the rest of your entire life. Have a great day.
I never elaborated on the weapons that I gave the party. So,
Shit.
can everyone tell me what your new or improved weapon is?
We should have done that during the intros.
I know that I gifted all of you. So, from
Everybody
the top,
scream it all at once.
Sullivan.
So Sting has this longbow. If you've been listening to the podcast, you know it was passed down to him after his mother died. And the longbow is imbued with a power to kill fiends. So the longbow has an extra +2 damage when it hits a fiend.
Lena.
Guy Elfman's hammer, his special hammer that has a god inside of it, now can heal people once per day if I roll well enough. But more importantly, I have a magma carp, and I think that's the better one.
What's his name?
I don't remember.
Fishbert.
Fishbert.
Fish.
How could I forget?
I want it to be Gus.
No.
Okay.
Also a lava backpack.
Wait,
do have a
what?
lava
When did
backpack.
that happen?
That's what the fish is in.
Well, we'll get to that in the recap, Joanna. What was your dagger?
It's called the Dagger of Silence. It I can stab people with it, and it makes
You can do that with most daggers.
it makes my steps quiet for a minute, and gives me advantage on rolls when I'm sneaking.
Now, I don't know if it would be scarier to have an elephant run at you or to have an elephant run at you and not be making any noise whatsoever.
Daryl, it's just like Daryl just comes out of the shadows and like Assassin's Creed's your ass. Just
Jesus.
All right, Chris.
I'm eating cake. Can I go next?
Yeah, Ben, go ahead.
Flum got the Staff of Selesnya, right? I think that's what it's called.
Yes, that's what
Anyways,
it's called.
It's a white staff. It's got some vines on it. I think there's a little tree at the top. Looks like
Yep.
the Selesnya
It's
logo.
like it's a literal bonsai tree that it's in the form of the Selesnya
fuck, I'm gonna
insignia on top of your staff.
I'm gonna trim the fuck out of that. have a nice little prune tree. Anyways, it's like a staff, but it allows me to commune with nature once a day. Also, Flum can just mentally detach from reality for hours at a time and stare off into distance, but that has nothing to do with the staff.
It's just his character trait.
Wait, so I can talk to animals, you can talk to leaves.
Yeah.
We can solve any crime in like 3 seconds now.
I can talk to fairies.
I can talk to Karl Marx.
Chris, what was your
Chuggles.
item?
Chuggles got the wonderful gift of pan pipes. Pan's crack pipe. And if
It's not a pan flute. It's just a wooden flute.
You said it was a pan flute.
No, it was given to you by Pan.
Peter Pan?
It is a fey flute. It looks like a tree branch, but it is a flute.
All right, you. Well, if fucking stupid flute, if I play the flute on my bonus action, I get Kazaron's boner.
No,
I mean,
Yes.
Oberon's
That was what we
blessing.
decided.
Oberon's blessing. Yeah.
It's called Oberon's blessing technically, but I like to call it Kazaron's boner. And
Yes.
I transport myself to the Fey Wilds in the blink of an eye, and I can teleport back within 30 feet of where I teleported.
Yeah, and he the only way to do that though is he has to succeed on a performance check.
I said that, I thought.
No, you didn't.
I'll fucking kill
Just
you.
said on your bonus action.
I'll fucking kill you.
Chris is very aggressive today.
Chuggles is aggressive.
It's because he can't get any food from his school.
Chuggles only
He
eats
hasn't eaten
sugar.
in days.
He's got cake right now.
I have cake to eat and cereal, so I'm running on sugar. So let's see when I crash.
Ben, just so you know, commune with nature is actually a spell that is what it is. You're communing with nature.
I just thought I'd talk to nature.
No. It's like an actual spell. I just should have clarified that.
So does the staff like hold charges of that spell?
Yeah, once a
Basically,
day.
yeah, and he can, instead of rolling a d20, he only has to roll a d10.
Can we,
Gotcha.
Can we get into the episode yet?
No, because we have to do the recap.
Fuck!
And the recap. Can I just do the recap, or do you want to do the recap?
Please take it. Just take it.
All right. So where we left off, you guys first you left the plane of fire, and you went back and you saw the portal had an inscription on it, and Baldric pointed out that someone was trying to go to another place, and you guys talked to the speaker, aka Casey Clark, and he told you that it would go to a plane known as Innistrad, and it is where the person who apparently is trying to get into Ravnica is located currently, and Baldric wants to do a reconnaissance mission. And so you guys have entered Innistrad, and you are in the town of Latveria, right in front of a castle known as Castle Doom. And Chuggles set fire to a cabbage cart.
All right.
And-
Couple details you missed. Lena, do you want to take the most important one?
So we got a pet. It's a magma carp or a magikarp. Its name is Fishbert. Everyone but me can talk to it because I don't have that magic.
Wait,
I
what?
can talk to it.
Can I talk to it?
No, you can't talk to it.
No, Daryl can't.
Oh.
I am an animal. What the hell?
Yeah, you are.
His name is
Okay.
Fishbert. He lives in my special lava backpack, which is just like a metal tube full of lava that I'm wearing as a backpack.
Yeah, you guys still have the suits and the fucking drills, since I'm stupid and never took them back from you. So you guys still have the stuff from when you were in the plane of fire. Yeah, because the metal, it is mercury-like, but it is only stays in that conflux state when it is in the plane of fire. So since you're out of it under regular temperatures, the suits are currently very brittle and hinder your movement. So currently your movement's only 10 feet.
Can we edit all
Hell
of that
yes.
figuring
Yeah.
that out?
I'm gonna delete everything so it sounds like Casey just came up with that on the spot.
Wow, Casey, you
Thanks.
planned beforehand. Good.
Casey,
You're the best.
that's a great nerf. Good job, Casey.
You're the best DM's pet ever, Sullivan. I love you.
Right now, I'm watching a video of a white woman eating mayonnaise out of a jar with a spoon.
I've seen her. She has the world.
Why?
She has the world record for most mayonnaise eaten.
I am so fucking excited
For
for
mayonnaise?
everything. No,
Casey
I'm
just
just so
loves
excited.
God, I
for
just
this
want to
episode.
fucking chow down on a big pot of mayonnaise.
I can't wait to finish this episode of Ravnik Avengers so I can eat some mayonnaise.
Oh yeah, gotta love that man.
Can we have the Kool-Aid Man but mayonnaise?
Ew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Ew.
like that. Actually,
I'm immediately quitting the podcast. I hate mayonnaise so much.
Is he still like a big jar, but it's just filled with mayonnaise?
No, it's a giant Hellman's tub.
Oh, God.
We're a D&D podcast, everybody.
Are we keeping this in?
Fucking
Yeah,
barely.
we're keeping this in. This
Are
is
we,
gold.
Are we keeping this in?
Hell yeah, we're here for a long time, not a good time.
So we're just gonna keep talking. Wait, so Chris's original idea is happening then? We're just never gonna stop talking.
Hey,
We're here for a long time, not a good time is a great description of this podcast. Okay, so what are the townsfolk up to?
So where you guys left off, a priest had run up to you, and he was trying to hold you back with the power of Christ.
what?
Did it work?
Coincidentally, I have the same holy symbol as him.
Can you guys touch tips?
Yeah, that's true. No, it's on Flum's clothes.
Am I remembering incorrectly, or did the whole town kind of come out to see what was going on?
Well, yeah, everyone had kind of come out and looked outside their doors and everything, but only the priest had run up and tried to ward you guys off. Because for one, no one around here's ever seen someone that quite looks like you. Because for the most part, Loxodons and goblins and fucking Muppet-born and Vidalcan don't exist.
So everyone in town is pretty much human.
Yeah, for the most part.
Does anyone have a high deception?
Me. I have a very high deception.
Okay, because I think the only way we're gonna get this guy to chill is if we convince him that we're a holy troop that is with his god. So try to convince him that Flum is a priest or some shit, and we're here to help the town.
Does anyone want to tell Guy that in character so that he knows? That's not something he'd come up with.
You could. The priest is currently looking at you, and he's holding the cross, and he says, "What do you want, foul creatures of the night?"
Oh yeah, he did insult us.
Flum also holds up his holy symbol, coincidentally, also cross. He's gonna be like, "Hey, you got one too? Do you hear the voices?"
Sting, were you gonna try and whisper to Guy and try to get him to convince these people?
Oh yeah, he's got the floor. I'll whisper that to Guy.
All right.
Hey, Guy, I know you're really good at lying to people.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it.
All right, try to convince this guy that we're here on good peace and that we're here to help them and we're a holy troop or something like that. I don't know. Come up with something.
Oh, okay. Excuse me, priest man.
Yes, shorter man.
We are here because of that, and I point at Flum's holy symbol. So we are good, and you should trust us.
I don't know if that's deception.
Fucking
Be honest. We
charisma
are
modifier.
good.
We're gonna go with it. Guy, roll a deception check.
So it's only a 3, but plus 5.
He looks at you quizzically and he says, "You don't look of the cloth. Your friend may have a cross, but
I am
he
made
does
of
not
cloth,
seem."
actually.
Yes, he
Yeah.
is of the cloth.
And I shake my robes and I'm like, "I got a lot of cloth right here, buddy."
If you are of the cloth, how can I know I can trust you? Can you perform miracles?
I can perform a miracle.
What if I just Eldritch blasted him right now?
I can also perform
It's
a miracle.
Oh yeah, Daryl, perform. Daryl, do that miracle thing you do.
Okay, let me open my character sheet.
You can perform miracles.
Yeah, it's my cantrip. Roll for miracle. I'm going to use my minor illusion, and I'm just gonna. What is their religious symbol?
Cross.
No, their religious symbol is literally just like it's like a very ornate cross. He's just holding like
Okay.
it looks like one of those gilded crosses that you see on the front of like a podium
Okay.
in a church.
Daryl, I could help you out with this because I just remembered today that I have Druidcraft, which means I can cast like similar to a minor illusion. It just has to kind of do with nature. So I can like make whatever you're gonna do like appear in a big cool puff of leaves or something.
Oh, that'd be tight. Okay.
You're gonna make the wind whip around.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. I'll get like a breeze through his hair.
So I'm gonna just cast like in the air above the party, just this 5-foot tall, like ornate cross. It's their symbol made out of fire, and they can add whatever chutzpah they want.
Instead of doing any spell checks, I just want all of you to roll performance checks with advantage.
Oh hell yeah! I'm so good at
because
performance.
you're all working together to like do this and convince them.
Okay, so when Daryl does that, Sing like gets down on one knee in front of Daryl and like waves his arms out, and a big puff of wind like flows through the priest's hair.
Okay.
Oh, Casey, how is this Kai's clothes looking? Are they ragged at all?
They're not ragged. They're a little dingy. I mean, they're in like a semi. They're not a very crazy civilized village. It's more like a village in like the late.
So they're dirty.
14th century or early 14th century.
Any tears in his clothing?
Not really. I mean, he's a priest, so he's kind of upkept. He's wearing, cleric's robes or like a monk.
Casey,
He's wearing,
I rolled a 24.
I rolled a 16.
I rolled a 17, but I didn't get to do anything yet.
Oh, well, what are you doing, guy? Tell us.
I was very discreetly pointing at him and having a message sent into his head that says they are the chosen ones.
Ah, yeah, nice.
Chuggles wants to feel included, so he casts Mage Hand.
that by far
Waves.
works.
Holy shit, did that work?
Yeah, no, Flum, what were you trying to do though?
Cast
I was
many.
gonna fix tears in his clothing and say clothes beam.
Oh, well, I mean, wait, are you casting prestidigitation?
No,
Or
mending.
bending. Oh, you're casting bending?
Ben was trying his hardest to find a goddamn situation where mending does anything.
If it fixes
He
Chuggles.
doesn't really have any tears. He's just dirty. But damn, does your miracle just floor him? He kind of like he drops his own holy symbol and drops to his knees and is just like holding his hands up in prayer to this fiery cross that's in the trees covered in smoke.
Why is it on fire?
just-
Isn't
that what Daryl
I
said?
made it. Yeah, it's a cross made of fire. It's not on fire, but it's just made of fire.
Yeah, they're not the
is
clan,
fire.
Chris. All right,
Jesus.
get this right.
Casey took it there, not me.
And then Flum's gonna reach out his arms and be like, "As you can see, I am one with the cloth."
He says, "Oh yes, Holy Father, please bring your blessings upon this land, for we are cursed."
Well, we would love to, good sir. But we have a couple questions that we would like to ask you. Could we maybe go somewhere not so out in the middle of nowhere in the realm of vampires?
Oh, anything, please. Yes, I'll answer anything for you. We can we can go to the chapel, just down this street here. We can go to my quarters and converse.
Do you have something more along the lines of a pub?
We have the Elk's Hoof down the road there.
Elk's Muff.
They got any ice cream there?
What is this ice cream you speak of?
Do you have sweeties?
We have honey drops.
That'll do.
Okay, yes, we can go down to the pub, as you called it. Please lead the way. And he ushers you guys towards a tavern, a few buildings down from where you guys were entering the town. It's just a thatched roof building with a sign out front that's just a hoof print, and it says the elk's hoof across the picture. There's lanterns outside hanging, and you can hear people inside milling about, and there's a couple drunkards that have like stumbled out into the street or are walking home.
How big is the town again?
I mean, it's not like a town in terms of how we would think of it. It's like a village in Eastern Europe. It's probably a few miles wide. There's probably 100 or so buildings dispersed out along the area. There's farms farther out.
Is it Minecraft village sized?
Yeah, per se, around there.
What you just described is a bit bigger than Minecraft
it's-
Village. You said
it's-
100
it's-
buildings.
It's like 2 villages.
About 100 buildings. There's like a lot of closer, like 2-story buildings where you guys are that are more like inns or, just large houses of like the more wealthy residents of this town. And then you can see off into the distance, there's little farmhouses and hovels dispersed along the area and around where the castle is.
I just want to clarify like the layout real quick. So there's this town, this like residential section we're in. Then there's like a little like farmlands type area, and then the castle.
Yeah, the castle is off into the distance, about a couple miles.
Duly noted, good sir. Thank you very
Wait,
much.
what the fuck was that fucking accent, Sullivan?
What accent?
Okay, never mind. I guess if we're ignoring it.
Joanna, you can't just pick on someone's voice like that.
That was an entirely different character voice.
Guy, there appears to be a class divide.
Oh no! We gotta fix it. Do you know how?
No, but I knew to take note of such acts.
Okay, I'll work on it.
Okay.
You hear a voice from your hammer guy, and it says,
Guy, it is me, Karl Marx.
Oh, what's up, Mark?
The Muppet Board has pointed out a class divide within the town. I heard wealth inequality and I just had to show up. Are you going to use your ways of the teachings of the Communist Manifesto to disperse the wealth among these people?
I'll try, but I don't have any wealth to disperse.
That castle seems like a pretty wealthy area. I'm sure you could figure that one out.
Everyone, we gotta go to the castle.
Don't worry, Mr. Priest. He just kind of does this sometimes.
Everyone, we're going to the castle.
I believe in you, guys.
his voice fades out.
We're storming the castle, guys. Come on.
Okay. What made you come to that?
We gotta redistribute. Come on.
Chuggles is down, as long as
What
he
is
gets
the-
to drown someone in the well.
But Chuggles, what about the honey drops?
We could redistribute the honey drops.
No. Chuggles wants all of them.
Chuggles can have half.
No.
That's how communism works.
Is the priest reacting to this at all?
He is looking at all of you very quizzically, and then he says, were we going in? You guys are like right outside the pub.
Was the priest telling us to go into the castle or the pub? Where's the priest taking us?
He's taking us to the pub.
To the
Okay.
pub.
So we can ask him questions about this place because we don't really know much of what's going on.
But do we just want to storm the castle?
Well, we don't even know who's in the castle.
Reckless
We should
abandon,
find-
Sullivan.
You're right, but that's not in character for me.
Did you say the storm the castle? You mean Castle Doom?
No. I wasn't talking to you.
No, not that castle.
The other one.
Oh, shall we go in? I can buy a round on us. I don't take to the drink, for I am a man of the cloth. I assume you, blue slimy priest, you also would not care for any mead. Would you like a water?
Got any milk?
I'm sure we could procure some.
I drink.
Ooh.
I drink all the time, nonstop drink alcohol. All the time. Pints, quarts.
Do you still have your blue wristband? You're 8.
Don't tell them that, guy.
Okay, so he leads you guys into the pub. It's your standard style tavern. There's tables strewn across the area. There's people sitting about drinking mead. A raucous group of men singing merrily at the bar, celebrating some turn of events. There's a bartender cleaning glasses.
Since we're weird looking, do people react to us?
As you guys walk in, they all kind of stop and stare at you, and then the priest says, "Calm down, fair townspeople. These are miracle workers from lands far away. They've come to help us lift the cursed blight from our town, from that horrible castle in the distance." And you hear everyone kind of like go like cheer, but it's not like a crazy good cheer. Like they don't necessarily have any firm belief in your cause currently. Since
Guy, take a look at that. See, cursed blight. We didn't know that before.
We didn't, but I think that just means we should go storm it now.
I minor illusion a bunch of sparkles around us.
the people kind of, some of the people back away that were close to you guys, but the other ones are
Story of my life.
more lit up in the face, and they kind of cheer a little more.
Flub throws up his arms and he's like, "We're not townspeople, for from the powers granted by the voice in my head, I will save you all."
And the cheering is not as good again. The priest then says, all right, hush down. Let's go over here and converse. You sit at the table. I will grab our drinks.
1 beer, please. Or 2 beers.
Chuggles wants 3 beers.
All right, an ale for you people. He goes and he
Score.
first shows you guys to a large table towards the back of the tavern, and then he comes back to the table with 3 beers for Chuggles, 2 beers for Sting, and
What?
or did you
not
say
fair.
3 too?
Guy, are you okay with this?
Okay with what?
The beer being distributed unequally.
I feel like the small one will bite me if I try to fix it.
Yeah, you're probably right, honestly. I'll take the 2.
Okay, he hands you the 2, and then he hands Guy a tall tankard of mead, and Daryl a tall tankard of mead.
Can I hear the logistics of Chuggle drinking beer?
The first one, Chuggles knocks over and it pours on his lap. The second one, Chuggles pours into his mouth and it kind of just goes everywhere. And the third one,
Wouldn't it just soak him?
Yeah, it does.
The third one, he just kind of like puts his face in the thing and he's just licking the top of the water, just like.
Chuggles is gonna smell like a frat boy for the rest of this adventure.
Chuggles is a frat boy. Get ready to get hazed.
Oh God! Daryl puts his hand over the top of his drink.
Wow.
Chuggles is a nice guy, guys.
The priest sits down and he says, "Okay, so you're here to work miracles in the town. You miracle workers, what have you come to the town for? Also, Baldric has been here the whole time.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
He's just been watching.
He is?
Baldric come?
Yeah, Baldric came through.
Okay,
yeah.
Joanna, basically, we're here to find out what's going on. We know that whoever is trying to break into Ravnica through the plains is trying to do so from this plane, but we don't have much information on this plane other than sometimes vampires live here. So we're trying to figure out if like these townspeople might know who this guy is that's trying to break into Ravnica.
Oh, okay. Can I in canon hit Baldric in the balls?
I mean, if you want to do that now, you could.
Why?
When would you have hit him?
Just soon. I'll let you know when I want to do it.
Are you preparing the action
Yeah, I am. Fuck that guy.
for an unspecified trigger?
Yeah.
Can the trigger be when his legs are slightly spread apart?
Whenever he thinks it'll be an accident, that's when I'm gonna do it.
Jesus. Okay. Priest, do you have a name? Because I feel weird calling you priest.
My name is Father Gray. I'm the main priest in this town, and I have 2 altar squires that help me around the chapel area.
Ew.
Why do you say "ew, elephant man"?
Oh, sorry. I was yawning. Go ahead.
Do you have people executed?
Not really.
Can you?
Would you like to?
That is more the sheriff. That is his dealings with the riffraff of the area.
Well, you mentioned a blight on the castle in the town. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
You see, this town has been under the iron fist and watchful eye of a count. Count Von Doom. He lives in Castle Doom.
And that's that big, fat, scary castle outside.
Yes.
We could have figured that out on our own.
He
We could have
Yeah,
just
we are
stormed
doing.
it.
We are figuring that out on our own right now.
he has used dark magics to curse the land. Every fortnight, our town is attacked by large creatures of the night, crazy monsters that are made within his walls of that castle. He has some strange machinations within there that has cursed this land with dark magics. And
What kind of monsters he's got?
I'm not sure what you'd call them. These wolf men that have attacked our town. There's flying beasts. Most people say demon. I'm not sure. We don't really have names for them since they don't come around very often and they don't stay for very long. But our numbers.
So they're wolf-like beings?
There are wolf-like beings.
Are they bipedal?
I don't know. I
How do
haven't
you
had
not know
much
that?
interaction.
Does Chuggles know that word?
Yes.
It's a big
Chuggles
word.
is. Chuggles?
Hope he's got dinosaurs.
Chuggles slept under a dictionary last night.
Oh.
Yes.
Usually during their cullings, we like to take shelter. There we have a a large shelter beneath the chapel that we usually try to get a sizable group of townsfolk into before their attacks. The cullings happen, as I said, every fortnight, every 2 weeks or so. But
Do you know why this is happening?
I'm not sure, but our town's numbers are dwindling. The farmhouses near the castle and out on the plains there, most of them are abandoned, have been ransacked by these beasts. I'm not really sure his motives, but it seems that he is amassing a large number of creatures and feeding off the townsfolk here and towns across the way beyond the castle.
What do you want us to do about it?
You seem to be able to work some kind of miracle. I thought maybe with your help we could stop the cursed blight on this town and hopefully stop the attacks. But I'm not sure. You just come out of nowhere.
When was the last attack on the town?
Fortnite.
No, the last attack was 2 days ago. During the night, we were ransacked. Large group of, as you said, bipedal wolves.
You just said that you didn't know if they were bipedal.
Well, they like to run
were
on
by
all
something.
fours, but they stand like man. I don't know. They came and ransacked the inn across the way and killed a family of 4.
Nice.
Luckily, that was the only loss.
Chuggles, no,
because
not
we've
nice.
been able to
Why? I didn't
we've been
know
able to
them.
fight them off, but it's getting harder and harder. They're being stronger every time they've come to the town. But we have a reprieve for now.
Okay, so
Sometimes I take a reprieve every time I wank one out
all right.
before I rev that baby up again.
It's November.
Oh shit.
It is the reprieve.
Keep
All right, Sting, you were saying.
Have we done anything this episode? We are 45 minutes in.
Yeah, we just found out so much
not, like-
information.
We haven't done
She
anything.
wants
I
do
want fun
things, though.
stuff.
She wanted to storm the castle.
Baldric chimes in and he says,
I hit him in the nads.
Accidentally looking.
"Roll an unarmed attack. Roll just a
What if she's not unarmed?
I use my silencing dagger. No,
Lethal.
Jesus Christ.
no.
Actually, or are you just trying to hit him in the
Just
balls?
a friendly platonic nut tap for that's a 19.
Oh, Daryl, why'd you do that?
I slipped.
Chuggles sees this and he goes,
Oh, it's time to kill Baldric.
and I cast Mage Hand to poke him in the eyes. Like Three
Holy
Stooges
shit.
style.
He's like, what the fuck? Okay, stop, everyone. Priest man,
Good one, Chuggles.
Yeah.
we've come to do a sort of reconnaissance. Do you know what that word means? And the priest nods. We've come to do reconnaissance on the castle. Where we come from, there's word that whoever lives in that castle is trying to get to us, to where we are from. And we need to figure out what we're dealing with. And I do feel for your cause. So we might be able to help you.
Don't let Baldric speak for us.
That would be ideal. I'll let you talk amongst yourselves since you seem to have some plan you're working on.
Hold on.
Please take our townspeople into consideration.
One question.
Yes.
You know any Casey Clarks around here?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Have you looked?
I don't think so.
Maybe you should look.
okay, so
Know a
did
Casey
these-
Clark.
Did these beasts do any damage to the town?
Yeah, the inn down the road there was ransacked 2 nights ago, and they've been trying to rebuild.
Okay, let's do some walk and talks. Let's head over to the inn. Let's head over to the inn, and I can try to see if I know what this thing is that attacked the town. Get some more information on it. I'm pretty knowledgeable on things like this, and we can come up with a plan of attack while we head over there.
Does that make us
We could look for clues.
split up?
We're not splitting. We're not splitting up.
Somebody pulls Chuggles back into the group when he starts to walk away.
I take Chuggles by the hand.
Whee!
Okay, so you guys head down to the inn, and the building.
What's the name of the inn?
The inn is called the Cottonswood Inn, and it looks very similar in terms of structure to like how you saw the tavern look, but it's actually a story taller, thatched roof. If you know what Tudor-esque buildings look like from the Tudor era of England, it's like that. What the buildings you see at like Renaissance fairs with like the white and the cross hatching.
Lena, aren't you a building nerd?
Perhaps.
Oh, Chris,
How
you know
so?
that? Chris, you know that place in Fortnite that we like to drop into that has all those like Swiss-looking buildings?
Yeah, that's
Looks like those.
yeah.
Yeah, they know. Yeah, they know. Okay, so it's
Wait.
very similar to the tavern, except it's 2 stories and it has a sign out front that says the Cottonswood Inn. Except you only see Cottonswood. The inn part is actually broken off and laying on the ground. The door is completely off its hinges, and the door frame is actually buckled, been cracked off the side from where it was burst through. You see inside there, you can sort of see a couple people through the doorway sweeping and trying to remove some of the rubble. There's broken lanterns strewn across. There's actually burn marks up the side of one of the walls where it looked like a lantern had fallen and kind of started a small fire. The area, like desk area where people would kind of talk to the innkeeper, has been totally destroyed. There's pages of a ledger strewn about across the whole area, and it's just a very wrecked room. All the furniture is torn apart.
Okay, I'm going up to that door, Casey,
All right.
and I'm gonna throw on my Sherlockian lens. Are there like any there's like scratch marks or something on there, right? Probably.
Yeah, there's definitely marks of what seems like a forced entry from something that was probably not human.
Okay, I want to take a look at those marks and see if I can discern like exactly what kind of creature it was.
All right. Make an investigation check. With
Okay.
advantage.
I don't know how this will work because as a ranger, if this is a demon of any sort, I get advantage on this check because that's my like monster choice.
Yeah, you talked about it earlier in the episode in your intro. I
No,
think.
that was just for the bow. He has like +2 attack to fiends. But what was your?
My favorite enemy is a fiend. So if this is a fiend, like if this has to do with a fiend, I get advantage on the check.
Well, you have an advantage on investigation checks anyway because of the lens.
Fair enough. I just want you to know.
He wants super advantage.
But you also don't know if it's demons.
I got a 17.
You can see that these are claw marks. They look as if they were done by something with large, almost like, dog-like or bear-like claws. You can actually see where a hand had gripped the area that the door was where it was as they had walked in, as if something had tried to stoop low to get through the doorway. And there is a very large handprint singed into the doorway. And it looks like a humanoid hand, except it is probably 2 times the size of your hand.
Okay, and now can I make some sort of intelligence check to try to determine or maybe a nature check or something to try to determine if I know what kind of creature did this?
Make a history check.
What about nature? Because it's an animal.
But you're a monster hunter, and you probably, have written down what kind of things you've fought before, correct? So you probably it'd be more of a history check, right?
I'm pretty sure that sounds like a nature check to me, honestly.
I'm better
What
at
he's getting
nature,
at is he doesn't
though.
want to roll a history check.
I'm much better at nature.
I think you should roll an insight check.
Fine. Yeah, roll a nature check.
Yay! And do I have advantage? Is this a fiend?
You don't know if it's a fiend.
Fuck!
Because that's what
I
you're
don't
rolling
have to know if it's a fiend. I get advantage on survival and intelligence check concerning anything that has to do with fiends. So if it is a fiend, you gotta tell me and I gotta get advantage. I think.
It's a very convoluted investigation currently.
It makes sense to me, but for some reason, Casey's just like, nah.
Casey, there's one thing I'm good at, and it's fiends. So if this is a fiend, please just let me know.
Yes, it's a fiend.
Creature. It's got claws and hands.
That's what I was trying to determine the first check I made.
It's bipedal.
It falls under the fiend category, but I don't know.
God damn it! I know it's a werewolf. Is a werewolf a fiend? What is what is it? Fine, roll, check, anything. I got a 12.
I'll roll 2.
I'll join in.
I'm
rolling your
rolling.
investigation.
That is.
Whatever. This
That's
sucks.
a-
Let's go storm the
I
castle.
got an
rolled
18.
I rolled
an
a
18 on my
A
investigation.
natural
Okay,
20.
no.
Tell me what the fuck it is.
It's not that easy,
guys.
Joanna.
Okay.
Understand that it was some kind of monster with the ability to handle
fiend?
fire. Possibly.
Why
yeah,
can't he just
probably a
say what
fiend.
it is? Why is he? It's a monster that has the capability to.
He's being a politician, guys. Let him run for
I'm so
office.
good with fiends.
Let me just.
If it's a demon at the end of all of this or fiend, I'm just gonna scream.
Why not scream now?
no,
Chuggles just stands there and starts screaming.
He does that sometimes.
you actually see this as a creature known as a dretch.
I know that.
For some reason, I
I
feel like
know a
I
dretch.
feel like Casey pandered time to think of what animal it would be.
No, because I couldn't honestly.
I couldn't find
which
the
one I had
Wikipedia
seen
page.
earlier.
And I know that a dretch.
It's a type of demon. And it's a type of demon that's got cake.
Yeah.
I had cake.
It's got cake. It's awful looking.
Did you look it up? How do you know that?
I just feel it.
It doesn't have cake.
It has
It
cake.
doesn't have cake.
Can
Yeah.
It
It
is
has
caked up.
Is there also an ass print next to the handprint?
The walls were
No.
destroyed by the collapse of its cheeks.
Dummy pick.
I'll huff and I'll puff
Yes,
and I'll
it's a
clap my
fiend.
ass
God
cheeks.
damn it! They kind of look like very gross-looking dogs. They kind of look like those things from Ghostbusters.
No pop culture references. Banned.
Well, that's,
okay,
I think
Casey.
that's what they look supposed to be. That's what they look like.
Can I roll for dretch?
What do you mean roll for dretch?
Can I roll to look at the dretch in the D&D monster manual?
You can look in your Sting monster manual.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay, roll a history check. God damn it!
Why history? Why can't it be nature? I'm a ranger.
I have no idea. Casey, how are you trying to justify this as a history check?
Honestly, I don't even know anymore. I'm not sure what Sullivan's trying to do.
Whatever.
I'm rolling 2.
Casey,
He's trying to discern an animal. That's
I just told you what the hell
I
it
know
was.
what
It's a
it
dredge.
is. I want to know more about it.
Yeah, you've already rolled. So, like, what do you want to know? You haven't asked me what you want to know.
I want to know how bad.
This has been a nightmare.
I want to know. Okay, I want to know. I just want to know about it. I know fiends. It's my specialty. I just want to know.
it's not your specialty
It's a
anymore.
Oh my god, it's a small fiend.
It
The
is.
fucking flavor text for you.
Yes, that's what I want.
Oh well, don't you? You know what? All
Why
right.
is
I just
every
want to know, Casey. I am a beast master. No, I'm not beast master. I am a monster slayer. My monster of choice is fiend, and I want to know what I know about this fiend.
All
called the
right,
Dretch.
dretches are among the weakest of demons, repulsive, self-loathing creatures doomed to spend eternity in a state of perpetual discontent.
Me
Their
too.
lives suck. Their lives suck, guys. They're horrible. All right.
Nice.
The one I'm looking at has really gross elbows.
They all have really
Their
gross
low
elbows.
intelligence makes dretches unsuitable for anything but the simplest tasks, attacking a village. However, what they lack in potential they make up for in sheer malice. Dretches mill about in mobs, voicing their displeasure as an unsettling din of hoots, snarls, and grunts.
Classic boomers.
Okay, so basically,
Are we fighting boomers?
what just happened in the last 6 minutes is Sting walks up to the door, looks at the scratch mark, and goes, "Ah, it's a dretch. It's not that bad."
But it's bad to, the normal townsfolk. A big mob of fucking demons have been attacking the town that kind of look like large dog-like creatures.
Are they our problem, though?
Wait, there's 2 different monsters here?
Do we have to care?
It's the same. There's multiple monsters that have been attacking, but what attacked 2 nights ago was a group of dretches, and they destroyed the inn.
Guys, it's just a group of dretches. I mean, if you get a bunch of them together, then yeah, they're a problem. But we could probably take at least how many of them could we take?
7.
I'm not asking you, Chuggles.
7.
You could
only count to 4.
all of you together could probably take on a mob of them.
A mob.
I don't know.
many?
We've done some dumb shit before.
Like a group of 5.
Roll to know how many.
5.
Anyways, Casey, you said there's people cleaning this place up or something?
Yes, there is a large man with a beard, with a broom in his hand, kind of sweeping all the debris into a pile towards the corner of the room. And there is a woman trying to collect the pages of paper off the ground and reset everything onto the desk.
Flum's gonna stroll up and be like, "Excuse me, I'm Detective Dragava here. Could you please tell me what happened the night this building was destroyed?"
Yeah, I guess so. These large creatures came in. My name is Daniel. I'm the proprietor of this inn.
We didn't ask.
I thought he was talking to the woman.
Wait, who were you talking to, Ben?
I sent it to the room.
Daniel walks up to you and he says, "Hello, what, detective? Yes, our inn was ransacked by a group of monsters the other night, 2 nights ago, and they killed a family, and they drugged them back to the castle. It was a gruesome scene.
They took a family?
Yeah, from the rooms upstairs, there was a family that was taken."
What?
Flum presses X to doubt.
What? Was there anything special about this family?
No, they were just
But,
a family.
Okay, were they elves? What? What was their whole
they-
shtick?
There was it. What do you mean shtick? They were just a family. Me and my wife Gilda here. We hid in the cellar. We weren't able to get to the family in time when the creatures came in, and they took them.
A likely story. And then Flum tries to write down notes, but he doesn't have any utensil. The closest thing he has is candles, so he just starts like scribbling a candle on paper.
Are you sure that the family died before they were taken?
I don't know if we assume they were killed. They were screaming when the beast took them, but we haven't really investigated further.
Well, if they were screaming they were taken, that means that they were taken alive, huh?
I mean, possibly. Death has been a pretty common thing as of late with these, attacks by these damn demonal monsters.
Okay,
Demonic
sir, calm
creatures.
down.
Sure, I'll drink to that, brother.
Guys, I think this sounds like a quest.
I love a good
right.
quest.
Let's go.
If this
Are-
family
are-
is
are-
still alive when they were taken, we need to go get them back. If it's just a couple of dredges, I'm telling you, we can take them.
Use your
thought we were already on a quest.
I mean,
Reckless
they
abandon.
went back to the castle.
hell yeah. Let's go.
Farm.
I wouldn't
Guy runs
recommend
out.
going there. That castle is full of any manner of creature.
Chuggles followed
Yeah.
Guy out.
That count has courted evil.
I'm sure it is.
He's gazed into the abyss, and the abyss has gazed back. I would not recommend
Guy
it.
ran
I'm
out.
Is
mo-
anybody left in there to hear
I'm-
this?
We've dealt with creatures before.
Chuggles
Yeah,
and
I
Guy
moonwalk
left.
out of the room. Yeah.
You would walk out.
Did
of
they
the room.
really? What the hell?
Yeah, they
Wait,
all.
what? Wait.
So you guys have just
It's like
walked
in
out.
Skyrim when somebody gives you a quest and you don't actually listen to it, you just fucking walk away.
Sting, are you gonna run to the castle with everyone else?
I guess.
Flum's gonna do his characteristic.
Hell yeah.
While they walked out of the room, Baldric actually went upstairs to go look at the room.
No. Baldric is not going to keep advancing the plot for us. I
No,
don't like
Baldric's
this bit.
gone.
Yeah, we left
We left.
Baldric. Well, if Baldric's
We're gonna come back and he's already solved the fucking Selesnya conspiracy
I
or
was gonna
whatever.
say, what do you think's gonna happen? Casey's just gonna monologue for an hour.
yeah.
Yeah, retcon.
Okay. All right, so you guys are going to the castle, huh? Is that what's going on? You're going
Chuggles
to the
is
castle.
Naruto running.
Well, I don't want to.
Yeah, Guy
Everyone,
is
wait,
too.
hold on. I don't want to go
That's what
straight for this
Flum's doing.
castle. I want to use a second charge on my Sherlockian lens to see if I can find a trail. Because maybe these things went in through like a back entrance or a sewer entrance or something. And if they did, that'd be much better for us to go into than
Not
like a
the
front door.
Then fine, we're
Okay.
Naruto running around the perimeter looking for sewers.
Chuggles is Naruto
yeah.
running in a circle, waiting for everyone else.
So are you like, what, are you just rolling an investment? You're not using a charge. You always have advantage. It's just to cast detect magic or the fucking other spell.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
it's on
just
that.
gonna roll for advantage. I'm gonna try to find a path. I'm gonna try to find a trail.
You're gonna look for a trail.
I'm gonna look for a
Okay.
trail, Casey. I got a 20. I'm not gonna get any better than that. 20 for trail.
Okay, yeah, leading out of the inn, you see, following the path of destruction, basically. Going out of the doorway, you can actually see there is certain buildings that have been, parts of the buildings have been just basically cleaved off and destroyed. Like there's wood supports from some of the outsides of the buildings just like torn off. And it leads into a trail going towards what looks like some kind of low area towards the castle, some kind of like piping system. There's a levee, and then within it, there's these big grates that are under the castle.
Fellas,
And it
it's
looks like
time
the
we
path-
take our Chevys to that levee and enter those grates.
Flum's going to pull out his book of TMI and use one of those charges to get important information.
All right.
Can we go to wait, about what? Can we go to the grate
That-
first?
No, Flum's
While
like,
he's running.
guys, I'm gonna investigate.
Make an Arcana. You're making Arcana. check.
Arcana check?
Yep.
I got a 7.
You just hear you see a lot of thoughts pop into the book of TMI of, damn, that attack was crazy 2 nights ago. Sheesh. I
fucked
really
my
hope
sister.
I really hope these monster attacks stop. God, it sucks.
Wonderful weather we're having.
That's what you get.
How is that?
That's exactly
TMI?
what my thoughts sound like.
Damn, I wish I could read.
Guys, can we make a pact right now that people stop running out of rooms before we're done finding information?
I got all the information I needed.
Chuggles and Guy had all the information.
Okay, everybody, if
you
we
know-
go down this hill to that levee, there's a little grate over yonder. I can see it. I can see that the monsters went that way.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I Naruto run there?
Fucking.
Is he in a what? Is he in a well?
He walked away from his mic.
Oh,
Okay, I
He's-
guess since they're running in, I'm gonna be like, Daryl, I am losing my mind with these people.
yeah. I definitely didn't say that I moonwalked out of the room. What should we do?
Daryl's still just moonwalking away.
No,
I think Flum and Sting are the only ones there. Still.
I looped back around and back into the room. What's up?
Don't worry, Stig. We'll solve the conspiracy.
I know we will, Flum. I know we're gonna solve it.
You're going to the grate?
Yeah, we're going to the grate.
All right. You guys get up to the grate.
Great.
You walk past, you walk through the town square. You get past the clusters of buildings that make up like the largest part of town. You're walking through more of like a shanty town area, these small shacks where the more poorer residents of the town live, and eventually you make your way up to this large levee that leads towards the castle to what looks like some kind of drainage system. These large grates at the base of the castle drain into this levee, and there's a lot of very murky gray water that is moved down through this area. And yeah, you have walked up to the grate. There's these very large iron bars. They're spaced pretty far apart though, because the grates are really, really fucking huge. Probably 20 feet high that you could squeeze into if you really wanted to. And yeah, there's just some really gross water slowly coming out of them.
Chuggles appears and Naruto runs through the bars.
Guy is in close pursuit.
I'm gonna stay back with Sting so Sullivan doesn't get angry with me.
Sullivan.
I am just saying that maybe Baldric wouldn't have to progress the story every time if we all just stayed in a room and did things in character in the situation we were in instead of running to a new one every time.
Sullivan is fed up, guys.
Don't. The voices.
The voices. You hear them too?
Okay.
I guess I follow them through the grates.
Okay.
Guess I
All right.
follow them through the little holes in the grates.
Everyone goes through the grate.
Can we
You're
come
now.
Oh gosh.
What?
Nothing. I'm just gonna ask for you to come up with a marching order. That's all.
Chuggles first,
That's all
then
I wanted.
Daryl.
Well, I mean, there's, yeah.
I
if you
should
guys
probably-
wanna- who?
I should probably either be in front or either very front or very back. So
Probably very back. You're squishy.
I am squishy. I'll be in the back.
Stinger, you gonna lead the charge?
Oh, Sting is not going to lead the charge. Sting should be far behind anything.
Ooh.
Chuggles is leading
like
the
he
charge.
wants.
I
would
move
love
Chuggles
to
behind
lead the
me and
charge.
I lead the charge.
Sting will be in front because I care about my friends, and if anything goes down, Sting wants to be the first person to get hit.
Guy can be in charge. I'm not squishy and I have a huge ranged attack. I can hit things way before they get to us.
Casey, is the water deep enough to swim through?
No, it's like ankle deep.
Can't let you be the
He just flops around
ex
on the
machina
floor.
of this episode.
It's like slowly like draining. It's not like a whole host of water. It's just a bit. Like it's coming from somewhere within the castle. But yeah, it's only like ankle deep.
Guy, do you really want to lead the charge?
Yeah, I can.
All right. We should light some torches too, probably.
I cast light on my
It's
hammer.
looking pretty dark.
God, always thinking.
All right, Guy, your hammer. Like, do you have a specific color you'd like to make that light?
Red.
I was thinking red. Oh, that's a poor choice though.
Violet.
Ultraviolet. Yeah, you make a very large red light appear on
It is
this.
very hellish
like the-
looking in there now.
Yeah, the head of your hammer is now glowing bright red, and you guys walk into the grate, and you are in a very large sewer-like area. The ceilings are 20 feet high, vaulted. It's more like a big archway tunnel that's moving slowly into the interior of the castle.
Wow, what a shithole.
Well, I mean, literally. So you come to a wall.
Yeah, we do.
With a set of ladders that move up into what looks like some kind of large globe-like room.
Guys, I'm gonna take a quick peek up there, and I'll let you know if it's good to follow. Okay?
Okay.
Do you want me to toss you up?
Oh yeah,
Like in Shrek
So like
2.
he goes up and
Yeah.
he goes up, takes a peek, and then falls back down. Like
Yeah, exactly. Uh-huh. Should I do that?
okay,
Mary.
yeah. Make a strength check, and Daryl make a strength check. Sting make a dex check.
Why do I need to make a dex check?
I am rolling so well.
For the amount of peak that you get.
Wouldn't that be a perception check?
No, that's Arcana.
Well, I was thinking like because he's throwing you, so you want to like be able to like get dead center in the area you're trying to get through. But I guess, yeah, make a perception check. That would make more sense. I'm just stupid.
No, no, you're not. You
Casey, I want you to know that I have a higher dexterity. I'm just trying to make things make sense.
Fair enough.
I roll.
You
my
also do.
perception.
You still have your Salakia lens also, so you have advantage on that perception check.
Oh yay! Well, okay, I got an unnatural 20.
I rolled a 19. So
All right, yeah, you do that. As you pop up into the globe-like room, you see that there is a bunch of sleeping Dretches.
is it 5? Is it 5 or less?
It's more like 6.
Shit.
Okay, as soon as I land in Daryl's arms, I go.
Why are you shushing, Sting? What?
I cover Chuggles' mouth.
Quiet. Okay, you know those dretch things I was talking about? There's 6 of them up there.
I'm just nodding Chuggles' head.
and I think God said we can only beat 5, so this is an issue.
I think we can take them.
Do not rush into that room, please.
If we get a surprise round on them, I think we could take them.
I also think that.
Chuggles is being held back, but his legs are running.
Wait,
I have a solid grip on Chuggles.
So there's like the dome, right? Is there any like vantage point I might be able to get to? Like some kind of high ground?
When you got up, so it's basically just like a flat area, and then it's it's a dome, and around the edges of the room there's what looks like just very large bundles of hay with bones strewn around, and the Dretches sleeping there. They're all kind of clustered together in one group, so they're not spread out across the room. Ooh. So you might be able to sneak around in like the shadows or something.
hey, I just got a knife
dead.
that makes me invisible in the shadows.
Oh,
Man, that wasn't heavy-handed at all.
Shut. Hey, Casey, fuck off.
Like there are very dark shadows up there.
Whoa, it would be awful if someone were to sneak around them.
Where we leave our adventurers. 6 Dretches. 6 adventurers.
One little baby goblin boy.
And 8 waiting holes.
Jesus, wait. We have to count. We have to count now.
No, we
doesn't
don't.
have holes.
No, we don't.
I was not counting the
Thank you for
8-year-old.
listening to Ravnik Avengers: The Selesnya Conspiracy. If you like this show, you can go follow us on social media. Instagram and Facebook is at Dingles and Donuts, and Twitter is at Dingles Podcast. Casey, why don't you tell them about the lovely merch we have for sale?
Yeah, we got t-shirts and stickers on sale at our website. How much are the t-shirts?
T-shirts are like $25. We're not making money. Maybe one day we'll like fucking spray paint donuts on shirts at our live shows that millions of fans come to watch.
Yeah, that's definitely the goal. And then our stickers are $2 a piece. So if you want to buy some pretty quality vinyl stickers to stick on your laptops, your poles,
Or ass
whatever
cheeks.
other places, or ass cheeks, go
Especially
buy our
ass
stickers.
cheeks.
Chris, hit us with that art info.
Thank you to Lauren Schrager for our cover shit, and also
Wrong. All right.
Thank you to
Fail.
Lauren Schrager for our logo. Thank you to the OV Owl
I was
on
gonna
Instagram.
get that one.
Hey, I
go for
said
it.
Chris, not Casey.
Yeah,
go.
thank you, Ovowel.
A vowel.
I like the art of Chuggles. It is very nice. It makes me very happy, and everyone
Chris.
else's art is so cute, and I love it, and I will eat all of it.
Chris, do you want to give his Instagram handle?
I just did. It's OVOwl.
No, it's 0V0WL on Instagram.
Honestly, he's the best, and he's finally he posted some new art just today, which is pretty cool. So,
It's really
Wait,
cool. Sullivan, can I have a job?
yeah, tell him to leave us a rating.
I tell the listeners to leave.
Tell
Tell
him
him to turn the podcast off.
Tell them to get out of here, you filthy animals. Please leave us a rating on iTunes, I think. Give us 5 stars. Tell us what you think we're doing well. Tell us what you think we're doing badly. Actually, don't. Just good comments only. And leave 5 scared innkeepers out of 5 innkeepers. That's something you do, right, Sullivan?
That is something I do.
Hell yeah. Did I do all of it?
I was really hoping you would do it.
Did I do all
You
of
did
it?
do all of it.
Hell yeah.
Is that everything? Wait, Lena needs it. Lena and Ben need jobs.
Give me a job.
Lena, tell them.
Distribute it.
Distribute the jobs evenly.
Yeah, Lena, distribute the jobs. Wait, I don't know what else there is. There's
There's the buys.
I start the buys.
What if Ben wants to
Joanna
start
has
the
2
buys?
Okay, Ben can start the buys.
Find out next
still
time
didn't
on
get a
Dragon
job.
Ball Z.
Do, 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 do.
Bazinga.